skateboarding in Columbia, South Carolina in the year 2000, and I was heavily inspired, like most people at that time, by the game Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. The music and the fashion seemed so new and exciting to me. Unfortunately, I lived in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was literally the only skater that I knew of when I started. So when comparing my experience to that of the mid-90s, there were a lot of similarities, but also a few key differences.
Check the script.
So I bought a skateboard as soon as I could. I got a few friends into skateboarding, and then after a year or two, I became really good, really popular, super rich and successful, and that's it.
Right, watch, PCA, drop, time machine road, suicide top, downtown parking lot, penthouse shot.
Okay, that's not true at all. The chances of succeeding in skateboarding are basically non-existent. This is me skateboarding today after 18 years of skateboarding. Luckily enough, I became a professional skateboarder. I got to achieve the dream that I had growing up skating here. I get to play with my favorite toy every single day. Skateboarding has basically introduced me to, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's dope, it's fun, that's all. Actually, real quick before we continue this video, if you want to follow at Planet Melee, it's the new Instagram for the clothing brand that we will be doing a tour of for the next 5 days, and we'll be filming all of it live via the Instagram story at Planet Melee. If you do want to keep up, your choice for the next 5 days starting tomorrow. After you're watching this video on Tuesday, we're going to be on the tour. So if you want to follow. What year did you start skateboarding?
Oh, dang, year. I would say skating for 15 years now, 15. I want to say 2004 or 2005. One of those, I would say 2005 actually. That sounds right to me.
2004.
What made you?
Years.
How much?
14 years.
It was like 7th grade going into summertime, and my friend Evan Sebring's older brother was getting a board on the bus he was like, yo, you guys should get skateboards and start riding with us in the neighborhood. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I had a Yu-Gi-Oh skateboard. I got for like my I don't even know, like my 10th birthday, and I spray painted on the bottom of it so they didn't know what it was.
My dad actually skateboarded, and so I remember watching the movie Grind, and I just remember watching it and seeing Super Duper Skate Team, and I was like, I have to do this. This looks so fun. And then I found a kid in my neighborhood who did it, and I just started from there.
And honestly, it's just like the most fun thing, just to ride around. I don't know what I would do if I didn't skate. I have no idea, actually.
Friends, enjoyment, just something to get your mind off of things and just kind of step into your own little realm, not have to be in the actual world.
So I know my good friends.
Oh, well, there we go.
Beautiful.
See you, John.
I had a lot of fun.
Oh, well, we suck.
Both sucked. That was definitely my fault both times. So today, skateboarding feels so good to me in every single way. It makes me feel so reassured in every single way, but it wasn't like that as a kid. Now this is actually where it all started. This right here actually used to be a garage, and me and 4 neighborhood friends would just go in circles from here, around here, and skate a flat rail that would sit right here, and right up the road is where I landed my first kickflip. And where I went to elementary school. Still got it. Skateboarding didn't become popular here. There wasn't a scene like there is in California, so it was never widely accepted. I already felt somewhat alienated in this southern environment, so I thought, why not do something that alienates me even more, like skateboarding? And the reason I'm posted up next to this busy road is because growing up from 11 years old to about 16 years old, this whole area was our playground, right next to this busy road. But skateboarding did make me feel special. It's what made me want to move to California. The movie Mid-90s depicts this time where skateboarding seemed to be not well accepted, or it was hard to adjust in the community with skateboarding, but that was in California. And I also think it plays a huge factor in becoming good as a skateboarder, being from California, because you have a lot more confidence growing up in a place that accepts it and having so many people around you do it. Have you seen Mid-90s?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I definitely liked it. Of course, it had some things that left me questioning, but I definitely liked it overall.
Did you relate to it?
to some of the context, like growing up enjoying to do crazy things with friends, trying different things, kind of opening up to experimenting around in the world. But really when it came to like the skateboarding aspect of like picking on people, no, we never really did that.
To me, it wasn't that great. It could have been done a little better.
And you just said you didn't really relate to it as much as you thought you would?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
Damn.
Honestly, like, I don't know. There's like a part where that Sunny kid's like supposed to be like the youngest kid, and he's like at a party like smoking and drinking and like doing drugs and shit and just getting buck. And I'm like, when I was growing up skating, I didn't do any of that shit. I was just like skate, go home. Skate, go to school, go home, skate.
It was more of like a nerdy thing, I feel like, for us.
Yeah, most of our friends didn't skate because there was only so many of us that did skate.
Right.
So
that's very true.
Definitely different like that, I think.
But as for some similarities, I have dealt with more than 1,000 situations with cops and security guards. One time for a full year straight, I had the cops called on me every single day on my house because we were outside skateboarding and getting into mischief. I was the 12-year-old kid hanging out downtown with older kids and being able to run around and do whatever I wanted to without any parental guidance. I mean, I had parents, they just didn't care if I went around and kind of did whatever I wanted to. They trusted me. And I also was hanging out at the local skate shop almost every single day trying to get sponsored and just be involved in any way that I could. And very similarly to mid-90s, my relationship with my groups of friends ran very, very deep. Even though we live in different cities, you get this on.
So here in this video, I'm going to teach you the easiest and most popular way on how to tie a tie.
Even though we live in different cities, we try our best to see each other when we're in town, like today, which it's actually one of my best friend's wedding day on my birthday, and that's what I'm preparing for. Have you seen mid-90s?
Oh, this is what this is about? Okay. Yes, I have seen mid-90s.
What'd you think?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I did not like mid-90s because I felt like there were some worthwhile themes that he was almost getting to about the behaviors and the way that the people in the movie acted, which is a somewhat of a decent representation of how I felt like people acted when I grew up skating, but I felt like there was like lessons and morals that could have been touched on, and I felt like he got really close to telling these stories and kind of rounding it out and just sort of missed the mark. So I sort of just feel like it's another thing in the world that makes skateboarders look like assholes, which they are.
What year did you start skateboarding?
Guess that would be probably 2002, 2013, 2003.
2003.
Yeah, because I was 13. I was like 12, 13. Walmart skateboard. It's like my escape from reality. You know, growing up with past problems like, you know, probably most Americans have. Everybody has their outlet, and skating was one of those things that taught me a lot. Majority work ethic. People probably wouldn't think that, but when you try a trick for 3 or 4 hours and you keep at it and you finally get it, it's kind of like a drug in a sense, like you keep chasing it.
Well, I don't skateboard as much as I wish I did, but it's just still the best thing in the world. It's the most fun thing. It's not, I care less and less about skateboarding as a culture and a lifestyle, and I feel less and less in tune with skateboarding and the industry and stuff, but it's just the act of skateboarding and the like friendship that comes with it will always be the best thing that ever happens in life ever.
One last question. What's it like being married?
Today was the day. Doesn't even feel real. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Glad you were a part of it.
Dude,
so
glad I could be here and hang out in Columbia with you and the missus.
Yeah, that time comes. Yeah.
Proud of you, big dog.
Yeah, thanks.
When do you think you will stop?
When I can't. When I literally have to. That'd probably be the best answer.
When my body won't let me, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna try to go as long as I can, so definitely as long as I can.
When they put dirt on my grave, yeah, until I can't walk.
I literally cannot see myself ever stopping willingly. I go through waves of frequency with, the life stuff that we all go through, and injuries. But I
I mean, I'm still a total skate nerd. I mean, I still watch skate videos. I still dream about it. Like, I will never stop willingly. Hopefully I'll, they'll invent some kind of science where I can get new wrists and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, never.